guys follow me here? All right, so I started listening. I started being coachable, right? Unbelievable, changed me. Look, guys, because my dad pushed me into the business, I took my dad on his very first vacation. And guys, my mom had me when she was 15 years of age. And my dad was a teenager also. He's like, son, I'm not saying you're a mistake. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. It was a mistake. I'm like, damn. Me and your mom were too young. I'm like, damn. Okay, confidence booster, right? You're a mistake. I'm like, you didn't turn out too bad, right? I'm like, wow. But my mom was getting pressured by my grandma and other people like Mary Lou. You're going to throw away your life and your child's life. Like, you should have an abortion. Or give them up for adoption. That's your right, Mary Lou. You have rights. And my mom ran away from home to save my life. My mom, I want you to understand, see, that was a good plan, right? But there's a big difference between a good plan and God's plan. See, guys, now I get to impact thousands of people's lives. When my mom turned 52 years of age, I said, Mama, you're not working no more. I'm retiring. And I want you, and I'm not telling you this to be a show-off. I'm letting you know what's possible if you surround yourself with the right people that are in your corner. Why am I telling you this? Because the moment you go ask somebody, imagine you're trying to get in shape. Like you're going to get in the best shape of your life, but you're asking someone for advice that's not in shape. Is that smart? Like, hey, give me some coaching, man. I want to look like you. No! Would you do that? Of course not. But when it comes to your business, you get a little bit of adversity in your business, you go back to a corner. Someone that never built a business, that worked for somebody else, you go to them for advice. What do you think they're going to tell you? Go get a real job. They don't know nothing about greatness. They don't know what it takes to build a business. You guys follow me here? You've got to be very careful who you choose to have in your corner when things are down. Because life, you're going to get hit left and right. That's just life. And guys, to win a fight, it's not just on your pure strength. It's who you have in your corner will determine if you succeed or you won't succeed. Do you guys follow me here? Think about the giants you have in your corner. I want to bring up these gentlemen up here with me, and Ada too, if you don't mind, come up here. Think about the giants you have in your corner. Think about this. When adversity hits, when you get hit, who's your coaches on your corner? Hey, say, I got an edge. Say it like you mean it. I got an edge. Because look who's in my corner. Because look who's in my corner. I promise you guys, you need to walk out of here knowing and feeling you got an edge. Multi-million-dollar, think about this, earners, multi-millionaires that don't need to do this no more. They want to do it. We want to impact. That's your edge. Give it up for these amazing leaders. Man, I took my dad to his very first trip. I moved with my dad, and he didn't even believe me. Look how he was dressed. He didn't think we were going to Hawaii. He had jeans, and he's like, son, like, what, this is crazy. I can't describe the feeling. I remember like it was yesterday, Danny, my dad just being so darn proud. My dad doesn't cry. I remember falling to him, and he's like, hey, real men don't cry. I'm like, damn, but it hurts. Like, you don't cry, we're men. And he wouldn't let me cry. I'm like, damn, what do I do? Like, it hurts so bad. That day he cried. That day he cried, and he was so darn proud. And I'm like, Dad, what happened to like real men? I was like, shut up. A man can cry when he's so proud of his son. How cool is that? Guys, I got to, my dad's dream car was to have a car. I got to, like, if you go on my social media, I got to buy him his dream car. And it was cool, like, no payments, like, wrote a check for it, that's his car. And look, did that, I give him his, you know when someone dies, what is it called? Eulogy. I give him his eulogy while he was alive. I let him know how much he impacted me and how much he changed me. And guys, that week, we had another get together because Hispanics have parties every weekend. All right, guys, they'll figure out a reason to party. Okay, guys, it's crazy. We had a party, and my dad was stopping everybody. Guys, hold on. I can die today, and I'll be the happiest man alive. And they're like, dang, Mario, you really like your car. Mario Sr., like, that much? Like, no, I can afford the darn car. My dad does well. He has a jewelry business now. He does well. And he's like, it's not the car. I got my eulogy while I was alive. I got my flowers while I was alive. We say all these nice things and give people flowers once they're dead. He's like, but I can't for what? I got it while I was alive in front of my family and friends. Man, and why am I telling you this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you figure out a day or something that you can do that? If you're blessed to still have your mother, if you're blessed to still have your father, just let them know while they're alive how much they mean to you in front of the family. Would you guys take that challenge? A coach, a mentor that really changed your life. I promise you, it's going to be one of the best days of their life, and you're never going to forget it. And look, guys, I remember winning this trip. It was crazy. We used to get green jackets together, and I wear that green jacket everywhere. I wear it to the damn grocery store. And I forgot I was short. Like, look at that little leprechaun, all right? So look at this. Look at this. My mom's like, hey, Bull, like, I give you birth. When are you taking me, right? And I'm like, Mom, don't worry. And look, my mom stayed in the hood, so she married a gangster, like straight out, living like that. No BS. That's my stepdad. Like, straight out gangster. He doesn't smile in pictures. But man, guess what? I brought his grandchildren. Look at this. My favorite picture, right? My favorite picture. Man, it's just cool things. It's not just about you, but the cool things that you can do for the ones that believed in you, that, man, put in so much work. Man, maybe your parents couldn't give you a dream life. It ain't stopping you from giving them a dream life. Maybe no one talked to them about this amazing opportunity. Like, man, I take that responsibility personally. Look at this, guys. This is how we started. Just kids. Guys, I was so proud that I brought Franny bracelets. Like, dude, I'm fixing my girl's teeth. I was so proud. I'm just being real with you. Like, guys, we're so broke. I remember doing appointments, Chris, and I was so nervous, and somewhere it's in Riverside, guys. Oh my, it gets so hot. Like right now it's like 112 right now in Riverside. I'm like, this is crazy. Like 2 weeks, a month out of the year, it's like, it ain't hell, but it feels like it, okay, guys? And there's some people that are cheap. They do not turn on the air conditioning. So this is my first time on appointments by myself. I'm doing a presentation, and sweat gets in my eye. I'm like winking at the lady, like doing this, right? I'm shaking, I'm nervous. I'm like the rule 72. I'm like, the lady's like, son, I don't know what you're trying to sell me, but I'm gonna buy something. Just relax, don't pass out, okay? My first policy, I sold out of pity. All right, guys, like the lady bought a policy. I think I filled out her life insurance application on an IBA, right, guys? It was all bad. Like, I didn't even know what I was doing. I'm being real with you. But man, I walked out of that appointment like I was 7 feet tall. I'm like, yeah, I got this, right? Man, so many people, guys, they let one bad appointment, one bad thing steal their dreams. Oh, my best guy quit, so I'm going to quit. Like, what? Like, really? That's all it took? I love this saying that you can tell the size of the man or the woman based on the size of the problem that takes them out. Man, guys, I can't describe this. Look, our first 6 years, it took me 4 years to make $100,000 a year in this company. We have people on our team that their first year, they're already making $100,000, $200,000 their first year. I felt like a loser 6 years in the business, and I was still at $100,000 in income. 6 years. And then a blessing happened. Every mentor or people we looked up to, as soon as they had kids, their business fell apart because they hide behind their kids. They would always tell me, Chris, they're like, you don't understand, Mario, wait until you have kids. Wait. We're going to have little Mario. And look, you know what happened? We went from 100,000 income to the following year, 400,000 income. Look at this, guys. And then little Max came, and we went from 400,000 to 1.3 million. Guys, a lot of people hide behind the church. They hide behind their kids. The same reason they should work harder. I'm serious. Like, your church needs help. What are you doing about it? Oh, well, I'm volunteering. You volunteer with a couple $1,000 would help them a lot more. I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I like this guy. Ask them, hey, if I donate $10,000 versus how about what would help you more? The 10,000. You know, we appreciate you, but we need the money. Yes or no? Yes. Why not get so big that you can write a check? Not a problem. What else do you need? See, there's a local church that during the pandemic, the owner lost, she lost her life. And she promised them, like, hey, don't worry. You guys can be here. The kids got it. They sold the building. They said either your rent's 20 grand, it's going to go up to 40,000. Church is like, we don't have people attending. Like tithes are really low. There's no way we can do this. Like, sorry. Bye. Guys, what if Friday and I went and build a business? Now we have 1,000-member church every Sunday in our building. Right, guys? That we get to help out. The church, guys, we get blessed because they pray for us, but like their church wouldn't exist if it wasn't for us paying the price. You guys, what if we would have, well, I'm just going to volunteer. They wouldn't have a building that I own. Guys, stop thinking small. And you know why we think small? Because of the people we hang around with. I'm just being real with you. You can't hang around Danny, you can't hang around Chris, you can't hang around me. And I'm going to keep thinking small. You're going to think bigger, yes or no? Yes. Look, guys, our first 6 years, how much money did we make? What about our next 6 years? That's not including stock. With stock, it's over $10 million. Crazy. I don't know who water is, but hopefully they don't got nothing, right, guys? We're Saliva Brothers, bro. All right, let's do it. Thank you for the name inside, man. I'm like, I just drank that water. Hey, why don't you like, dude, this is freaking vodka. What the hell? It's tequila. It's tequila. It's good. All right, let's see. Look at the impact, guys. It's unbelievable. These are all of our $300,000 earners. Man, look at this. The Kliga Holtz are up there. Give it up for them, my guys. Awesome. I'm so proud of them. But there's going to be a lot more. Yes or no? Guys, it's been 4 years since the last time I've been here in Utah. 4 years. 4 years too long. And it's time to create some new legends. Yes or no? Because we can't be like, oh, the past is cute compared to what we're going to do now. There's never been 3 legends. Legends in the company say, you know what? I don't need to do it. You don't even do it. But you know what? Our people need us. Yes. Let's serve. That's leadership. Yes. That they're saying, you know what? Let's collab. Forget egos. Our people need leadership. But guys, what a shame that this has never happened, what's happening right now, and you leave this place the same. You don't realize that God wants to bless you abundantly, not just for you, but for generations, and you leave the same person. You go home and you watch TV. Oh, good meeting. Can't wait for the next one 3 months from now. Wrong mindset. Like, man, I want to come back with an army for the next one. Yes. Right, guys? Yes. That's got to be our mentality. Look at this. We used to make $12,000 a year. And now look at this, guys. You're not ugly, right? You're just broke. Look at that. Dang. We have hope. Like, yes, you have hope. You just need some money. All right? Look at us, too. Damn, we blow up, right? It helps. Look at this kid. Crazy. That used to be my home. Now this is my home. Guys, crazy. Look. You see this part right here, this bottom part here? I was like, man, I Googled, like, where are the coolest backyards in the world? And I got ideas from all of them. Like, you know what? Let's put a Hollow too. together. I don't know if the video will work, but look at this, guys. This is before it was done. We just had an event that, like, typical, like, it's not even done. But let's have a party anyways, right, guys? We had a party. This thing was crazy. I don't know if it plays. No, but it's all good. It's just, guys, it's one of the largest residential lazy rivers in all of friggin' North America that's residential. It's over 500 feet long. That thing right there, that's a volcano, all right, guys? It literally throws fire, and inside of it, it's a grotto. Like, you can fit 25 people in there. It's like a big old jacuzzi. It's so freaking cool. I can't describe it, guys. It is so freaking amazing. Right, guys? My wife and I lived in an unbelievable life because of our amazing Lord and Savior. Guys, let me tell you something. I'm not up here trying to, like, oh man, look how perfect I am. Far from it. Guys, I'm a sinner just like you. I'm probably a worse sinner than you. I'm being honest with you. I make mistakes left and right. Someone said true, like, you hang out with me in Cabo, huh? Yeah, shut up, dude. Right? That's my guy, Brian, so I can talk to him like that. Brian, we signed an NDA, bro. What's going on? All right. Guys, you know, I'm being real with you. But man, if I didn't have God in my life, there's no way. Does it mean perfect? No. Does it mean I stopped sinning? No. I just sin less. You guys follow me? I'm not sin less, but I just sin a little less. Having the right people on my corner. Having God on my side, the ultimate coach, right? The one I bow down to. The King of Kings. I'm not embarrassed to say it. Guys, I'm letting you know, it's super important to have God in your life. Number two, having the right people in your corner. Being around this environment. Yeah, is this important? Yes or no? Right, guys? So look, I want you to, let me see my time, based on time. I'm going to see how I'm going to flow. I want to see how I flow with this. So, my good, guys, my first book I ever read was John Maxwell in America. John Maxwell. So Art said, hey, Art carry on said, we're going to read this book. And I put like one day, John Maxwell's going to know who I am. I know it's kind of silly, but I'm like, I don't know if he had such an impact on me. And I'll show you the video. I don't know if I have it here or I'll send it to you guys. But man, I became one of John Maxwell's advisors. For 3 years, he would fly me over his house. We would do events together. And he would get my advice on stuff. I'm like, what? And I didn't know him and Art Williams were really good friends until I met him. So Art Williams, the founder of Summit, would talk about me to John. He said, you need a young perspective. Like, man, you got to meet this young man. How cool is that? And John Maxwell looks at Art Williams as his mentor. Like, he's like, well, Art Williams changed my life. How cool is that? So his mentor's telling me, hey, you need to check this guy out. That's pretty awesome. John Maxwell called me, and I'm like, he's like, this is John. I'm like, shut up, who is this? I told him that. I felt like such an idiot. I'm like, this is John. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry, sir. Like, I thought it was a prank. I thought one of my guys was there. He's like, no. He started laughing. It's okay. He's like, hey, when you want to come out to Florida for Christmas, we're doing this. I'm like, yes. And he's like, look, you do this for me, I'll give you all of my training that I do. I charge companies millions of dollars for me to mentor them. I'll give it to you for free on leadership. I'm like, let me think about that. I'm like, yes. Where did I sign? Right? Guys, unbelievable. This is one of my favorite trainings that he shared with me on how he teaches companies how to build momentum. You guys want to see? All right, so this is super important. Look at this, guys. Write this down. Momentum is the leader's what?